So these are the first two ways that demons hide, okay, from people not believing that they can bother them. The next way is that they disguise themselves. They disguise themselves. So snakes do this. Some snakes are really good at it. This is a picture of a copperhead snake lying on a bunch of leaves. So can you see him? Can you see him? Okay, but can you imagine how difficult that would be to see if you're just hiking along and there's one of these snakes sitting in a pile of leaves? This is how people get bitten because they do this. So some snakes are really, really good at hiding. Okay, well, demons are too. Demons are as well. So look at these things that Paul tells us. This is in his letter to the Corinthian Christians. So look what he says here. He says, "For I am jealous for you with a godly jealousy, for I betrothed you to one husband to present you as a pure virgin to Christ." So he's talking about when he brought them, shared the gospel with them, and they got saved. "But I am afraid that, as the serpent deceived Eve by his trickery, your minds will be led astray from sincere and pure devotion to Christ." So notice what Paul is saying here. He is saying very clearly that, these are Christians he's talking to, and he's worried that they are going to be led astray and affected, influenced by demons. Okay, so Paul is saying this right here, and look what he says a little later in the same letter. He says, "No wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Therefore, it is not surprising if his servants also disguise themselves as servants of righteousness, whose ends will be according to their deeds." Okay, so we need to practice discernment. We need to have wisdom, because demons can disguise themselves as things that look good. And Satan often does that. He often does that. He uses seduction to trap Christians into sin by making things look like something good. He presents sin to us as something pleasing, something beautiful, something desirable. And he'll present false teaching. Okay, the same way. He'll present false teaching as enlightening or life-changing. And millions of people who are Christians, who believe they're Christians, they will follow his deceptions simply because they do not know God's truth. Okay, in one way, we see this with the woke churches and with, woke ideology and New Age and stuff like that, and how Satan has seduced a lot of people into believing that. So there is a way to fight against this. So you want to know the best way to fight against the disguises of the enemy? Read your Bible. Read your Bible. The most effective way to fight against Satan's disguises is simply to know what your Bible says, okay? Because the Bible is the truth, okay? The Bible is the anti-venom of the snake poison. Okay, you see what I did there? So you need to know your Bible. There's no way around it. If you want to be able to recognize what is truth, then you got to know your Bible.